Y'all, just come through right quick. Listen, there has been so much going on in the news. I know I have been absent because I have been taking care of me, okay? But listen, y'all, I understand that Donald Trump and his administration are saying that they're going to totally decimate Iran. Listen, Iran is not giving up. They still in the fight. They're fighting to the end. Listen, Donald Trump said that his plan is to start bombing the energy plants over there in Iran if they don't give up. If they don't open up the Strait of Hormuz, he plans to bomb the energy structure. I don't know what the energy structure have to do with him, but he's not going to harm the leaders. He's going to harm the people. That's who that's going to harm. Just like Cuba. In Cuba, we understand that the infrastructure there is crumbling day by day. We understand that Donald Trump, back in January, he confiscated the Venezuelan president, and his wife, still somewhere in jail. We don't know where. But anyway, Venezuela was helping Cuba get oil so that they can sustain the country and everything like that. So Donald Trump and his administration have stopped all of the oil from going in and out of Cuba, which is causing their energy structure to fail. They don't have enough oil, and it's causing people to go without lights and things like that. They have had at least 3 blackouts in the last month, and the last 2 in the last week or so, right? So this is a major thing. Donald Trump said that he and his administration plans to take over Cuba. We know that he wanted Venezuela to be the 51st state, and then he wanted Iran or somebody to be the 51st state. Then he wanted Greenland. Okay, it's a lot going on in that, y'all, but stay focused. We need to stay focused. He's not talking about Epstein files, which people still want those Epstein files released. We understand that some were released and unredacted. We understand that, they call Pam Bundy to come to the forefront. And y'all know how she is rebellion, right? She ain't have nothing to say. She ain't want to answer no question because she already knows she in some big trouble. When you have an law degree and you have a license to practice the law and you go and do what Donald Trump and anybody else say do and you know it's wrong, guess what? You're going to have to pay eventually, y'all. So that's what's going on with that. Kristen, all the ones who may have a law degree, if they pass the bar, they may be in some huge trouble. Y'all look out for that. But anyway, y'all know that Donald Trump said what he gonna do with these airports. Since the TSA workers said they ain't coming to work, they ain't got no money, they ain't been paid, they can't be coming to work. So, a lot of them called out yesterday, which is Saturday. A lot of people be traveling on Saturday. But they called out. These folks ain't got no money to be driving back and forth up to that airport when y'all playing. We understand that these Republicans continue to refuse to approve the bill that will allow for the TSA workers to get paid. So, but Donald Trump, he said that it's the Democrats' fault, and the Democrats are the greatest enemy to the United States. I say Donald Trump is the biggest and greatest enemy to the United States because he is the most hated person in the world at this point, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but he is. None of these countries care for him. And y'all see what a Japan, whatever she was, prime minister or whatever, came over to the White House with him. Guess what the Japans was over there doing? Protesting. Because they didn't like her over here dancing and doing all that stuff with Donald Trump when Donald Trump doing all this stuff that he shouldn't be doing to other countries, right? So the people and the citizens of Japan upset with her. So, yes, y'all. So be careful. If you're going to be out here flying, understand that ICE could possibly be at these airports, not only checking your luggage or anything, they checking your ID, trying to run you through to see if you okay, y'all. Even if you're dropping somebody off, they say, y'all know that's illegal. So stay on your P's and Q's about that. Elon Musk now, y'all ain't heard about him in a while now. Elon Musk said he coming to the rescue. Elon said that what he would do, he would pay the salaries of the TSA workers so that they can make sure these airlines are in the sky doing what they need to do and people are safe. What do y'all think about that? I'm sweating. But yeah, I don't know. I hadn't heard about him, but the other day they said that somebody was suing him and he probably going to be in trouble because they said that he illegally did some funny stuff with that bid with Twitter. Y'all remember? There was people bidding for it, and he did something, they said. So he been in the news lately talking about that. Now he want to help the TSA worker. He need to give some of that government money back that they done gave him. What do y'all think about that? Listen, y'all, we got a lot of other stuff going on too. So, in Hawaii and in Nebraska, there has been record-breaking things going on. We understand that there's been record-breaking flooding over in Hawaii. They said over $1 billion in damages over there in Hawaii. Yep, that's huge, y'all. And then in Nebraska, they said that over 800,000 acres of land has been caught on fire, burnt down because of those wildfires over there in Nebraska, y'all. That's a lot. And I think one person was reported killed due to these fires, all right? So that's huge. But y'all ain't heard your president talking about none of that now. You can go out there on his social. He ain't said nothing about that. Nothing about Nebraska, nothing about Hawaii. And y'all know that FEMA wasn't getting funded. Y'all know that, right? Ain't nobody working over there, I don't believe. So if you're a FEMA worker, if you are ex-FEMA worker, if y'all know anybody work for FEMA, let me know what's going on with that, y'all. There's a lot going on, y'all. There is a lot going on. These huge oil prices, gas prices have increased. The oil prices have increased. I know in my area, gas prices, I got some gas earlier today coming up the highway. It was $3.39 a gallon. So back on March the 3rd, I got some gas here in this area. It was $2.45. Now, down the street, I saw that it was $3.47. So that means gas prices have surged over a whole dollar in less than a whole month. What do y'all think about that? But listen, let me know. I need y'all to subscribe to my channel, follow me for more, and share this out because I got more news. Like I said, I ain't been on here like that, but I'm going to be back. Follow me for more.